Turn the mic on, that'll help. What's up, everybody? How you doing? It is Steve Witchell here, founder of Cover Band Central. It's Saturday night for me, 11:47 p.m. here live in New Orleans. And I was just sitting around working on CBC stuff, and I figured I got to come in and talk to everybody because I haven't done that in a while. And I also want to ask you guys something. And I put it in the description already, so you can jump ahead and read what I'm talking about if you like. And go ahead and take the action right there. But I'll talk about it here because that's why I'm doing a live thing. If you're in here live right now, come on in and say hello to me so I feel like I'm talking to somebody. And tell me where you're from so I know where in the world we're reaching here via the internet, World Wide Web. Like Dane in the Philippines. What's up there? Dane? I hope I'm saying that right. We are worldwide. Before the last time or since the last time I did any sort of broadcast, we had 400,000 followers on the page. And now it's at 413. So it's really growing rapidly, and I'm really excited about it. And thank you guys all for being a part of CBC, for commenting on things, for sharing them, for liking them, and all that stuff. It's really cool. So now we got some people telling me where they're from. Ricky's in Australia. What's up, Ricky? Central Illinois. Jeremy said, what up? Caroline in Malta. Wow. Grub Scott in Kentucky. Selena in Washington State. Love Washington State. Andrea's in Australia as well. It's cool. I've never been to Australia, but I really want to go at some point. Lots more jumped in. Wow. Look at all these people. Warren in the UK. Greg in Japan. Yahoo. Other side of the world. Linda's in Florida. Right near me. I'm in, speaking of near me. Whoop. Where did that go? These are coming in too quick for me to post now, which is cool. Thank you guys for being a part of this. I appreciate that. Somebody said Mississippi, which is right next door to me. Florida, cool. Canada, Little Rock, very cool. All right, guys. So, yeah, again, it's Saturday night. Which is when I typically schedule things for the coming week or the coming weeks, as far as the posts are concerned on the page. I like to do that in advance. It helps me to kind of free up time to do other things, be creative, and play. I play 3 nights a week too, so that's a thing. But one of the things that I started recently was sharing your videos, and I think it really went well. It was getting some good engagement on the page from people. And the goal here is, I love music. That's what I do this. That's the most important thing to me, is the celebration of music, not just covers, not just anything, anything music related. I want to celebrate, and you'll know by the content of the posts that I put up on the page. I have a sense of humor. I like to make fun of myself. I like to make fun of other people, the way that guys would do, and girls too, in a band. When you're good friends, when you do have a mutual respect for each other, you still poke fun at people for things that they do or the instrument they play or whatever, and it's all in good fun. So I spread that kind of humor a lot on the page, and also inspirational things too, because that's what keeps me going, and it's what keeps a lot of you guys going too, and I know that from the engagement that happens on there. So but one of the things I started recently was sharing your videos, and I love doing that. It's the thing that I really enjoy the most about CBC, is discovering new talent. And I know there's so much of it out there. There's so many of you on this page that are so good. And I'm a musician. I've been a musician for 40 years, almost 40 years. But I still love music more than ever. And I love hearing people that are good, bands that are good, singers that are good, just players that are really good. And each time that I do this, I ask you guys to send me videos. I find some gems. I know there's some great ones out there. So that's really kind of the big reason for me being here tonight, is to ask you guys to send some more videos. I've already asked a couple times. I might put a post up again for somebody that's not watching this live stream or the replay. But The instructions are in the description, and I will put up info here on the screen. What you want to do is send an email to this address, steve@coverbandcentral.com. Send a link to a YouTube clip. It's got to be a YouTube clip, and just send the link and a little bit of information about your band or who you are or the performance itself, just so I can get a little idea of what I'm watching. And that's it. But make sure it's one song, one full song from beginning to end, not just a minute of a song, and not like a promo video where there's a bunch of short clips of a bunch of different songs that you would use to get work. I don't want to see those kind of videos. I want to see a performance. And it could be live, or it could be a studio, recorded in the studio, and you're lip syncing and miming from it. That's fine too, as long as it's you performing. But yeah, steve@coverbandcentral.com. Send the link there. Put like something in the subject that I know that's what it is. So it's like cover song or video submission or something like that. Something that I'll know. But I'll check every single one. I'll open every single email, and I'll watch every single video. Not every one will I watch all the way through, but I will certainly consider each video that I get. And then they'll get shared on the page, on the Cover Band Central page. Like I said, over 400,000 people now. And I do it at 3:30 Central Time p.m., which is 4:30 Eastern Time, or 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time, or if you're somewhere else on the globe, you can do that conversion as far as the time is concerned. But yeah, check it out and do that. And even if you don't do it, let somebody else know that, hey, CBC is looking for this. It's great. I know everybody hates the word exposure, but it really is great exposure. It's something that you've already done. So the aim here is to get out there stuff that's really good, because I know there's a lot of you that are really good that don't have an audience and don't really know how to build an audience, or you just don't have the amount of views on your video that you deserve. And I find that a lot, where there's killer videos and there's only a couple hundred or a couple thousand views on it. Like, no. Let's get it out there. So that's what I'm looking for. Something that makes me go, wow, this is killer. This is great. And I love sitting here I'm in my office now, I'm not in the studio, but I love sitting here with my headphones on and just watching your videos and checking out what all you guys are doing out there. I love it. Donna says, good evening, Donna. All right, so I'm just catching up on some comments. Thank you. Lynn said she loves us from Australia. Love you back. All right. So unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about, that's all I really had tonight. I'll put a post up about this too, again, for people that didn't watch this video. But anyway, make sure, I'm broadcasting live right now on the Cover Band Central Facebook page, in the Cover Band Central Facebook group, and on the Cover Band Central YouTube channel. So if you're not on the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, because I got a lot more stuff coming up for YouTube. And there's a lot of content on there already. Podcasts that I've done, interviews that I've done, goofy stuff that I've done. It's all on there. And make sure you subscribe to that. And if you're not part of the group, join the group. Cover Band Central on Facebook. Just search it and you'll find it. And of course, if you haven't liked the page or followed the page, but I'm guessing most of you out there that are watching this have done that already. But I appreciate you again. Tomorrow, for me, which is 4 minutes away, which address? Oh, Grub asked what the address is again. I did put it in the description, but I will put it up here on the screen. steve@coverbandcentral.com is how you can reach me. Send the video, link to the video, a little description about it or you, and that's it. Everybody got it? Got your pencil out? Write it down? Okay. You can always watch the replay of this video too if you missed it. Hi, Cheryl in California. Lovely. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, subscribe to YouTube, follow the group, join the group, follow the page. And I know I was saying something else. Now I forgot. Darn it. Anyway, I hope you're all enjoying your evening or morning or afternoon or whatever, whenever you're watching this. I got a lot of still cool stuff coming up that I'm going to show you. Oh, I know what I was going to say, but I got a cough. Hang on. That's the thing about doing these things live. And take a little sip of wine. So tomorrow, June 19th, it's tomorrow for me now, it's 2 minutes away, is when I started Cover Band Central. The first thing I ever did was the group. I created the group on Facebook, and then later the page. Much later, the website, which is, by the way, I'll put up on the screen, coverbandcentral.com. You can sign up for a free profile for you, your band, or both. It's free. But June 19th, 9 years ago, which was 2013, is when I started Cover Band Central. It's when I first started anything about it. I came up with the name probably because I was sitting there watching Comedy Central, and I had an idea for this group, for this community. I knew this community existed, but there was no home for it, so I made one, and I just said, I'll just call it Cover Band Central. And that name has stuck now. 9 years ago tomorrow, June 19th, is when I started it. So it's an anniversary of sorts, birthday of sorts. Maybe I'll come on, do a live thing tomorrow too. But yeah, it's grown bigger than I expected, but I also at the same time figured, there's got to be millions of people in this community around the world. So I think it's going to grow to that eventually. So thanks for helping out with that, being a part of it, sharing stuff, liking stuff, commenting on stuff. It really helps out a lot with all the growth. So thank you guys, and send those videos. Looking forward to them, and make sure you check it out on the page. 4:30 Eastern every day. There'll be a video posted, and you can watch it. Tell everybody what you think. Share it if you like it. All that good stuff. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Happy